Bomb. Latest updates from We Share Abundance. However, it is a Sunday. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are an emerging nation, and we are the United States of the world, and we are on a mission to banish poverty. We spent 3 years putting in really solid foundations, building our economy, our social services, treasury, currency, all these sort of things that every nation needs. And we are now in the process of generating more income so that we will improve the lifestyle of our citizens, create increased liquidity and value for our currency, and create a stable, lasting economy, self-sustaining, because we intend to be here for many generations to come. We welcome citizens from every location, any continent, country, colour, class, gender, creed, background, educational level, financial status, you name it, everybody's welcome here. There are no fees to become a citizen. You just register, prove you're a real human being, and that's what we'll see you as, a human being. We're not as those different pigeonholes that people put others into. It doesn't matter whether you're fat, thin, old, young, black, white, it doesn't matter. Everybody we see is just a human being, and we recognize that every human being is unique, part of one big interrelated family, but being unique, have something unique to offer our community, and therefore are of equal value to every other member. I see we have Lewis in from Portugal on YouTube, and I see we've got a couple of people in from in Facebook as well. 3 people in Facebook, and I'm going to head over to Facebook right now because we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'm going there because that's where we get most of the comments. So let me get to Facebook, and when I get there, I'll be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group, and then I'll be looking for, well, I'm going to make sure my speakers are off so we don't get feedback. I'll be looking for the 23rd, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 23rd. So far, so good. The comments. And top of the comments in Facebook is Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, and then Richard from Devon in the UK. Not far from me. We're both in the southwest peninsula of England, where it's been a bit wet, a bit windy, but it's not been too bad. We've got Andrew in from New Zealand, where it's already Monday morning. He's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you. And we've got somebody saying, I face a login issue in We Share Abundance account. Contact me on this email address. Put in a support ticket. There's nothing I can do for you, whoever you are. Just put in a support ticket and they'll help you get sorted out. And we got Norman Firth in from Doncaster in the UK as well. Right. So we will be getting started in just a moment with a little short prayer to help us find that path to happiness. Happiness is what everybody seeks in life. Everything they do is because they want to be happy, and they think that whatever they do is going to help make them happy. But a lot of people seek short-term pleasure, and that isn't the path to true, lasting happiness, because you're always going to want more. Short-term pleasure is great, boom, yeah, I'm full of fun and happiness a bit about this, and then a bit later on, but I want something else now. And money will not buy you happiness. You can't buy happiness. You can only earn it through loving service to others. And the great thing about that is when you concentrate on being of loving service to others, not only does happiness flow to you in proportions in the happiness that you give to others, but also everything that you want and need in life starts flowing to you as well. So be happy by making others happy, and you'll be even happier still. Okay. Um, did I mention Norman from Doncaster? I think I may have done. But anyway, if I didn't, he's here from Doncaster, UK. So let's get started now with that short prayer. We'll get on with things and let people get on about their business. Once we've said hello to everybody, answered every question, and kept people updated. So here's our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through love, that each member find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And we have a little affirmation as well, and that helps us with that non-separatist ideology we have. It helps us shed any prejudices we may have picked up along the way. And it goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, okay. Right, it is Sunday. I don't really have any updates for you. Again, yesterday I didn't because I wasn't here most of the day. I was on the Havasu Funathon thing. But there's no development done on a Sunday anyway. The development we'll be working on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is getting the progressive passive income pools loaded, and that will then start enabling automated withdrawals from the wealth building side, from the pools system. Just for those that don't know, the pool system is, so we have 6 different pools, and they start at $2 and then $3. So to get in pools 1 and 2 is only $5, but when you're in all 6 pools, it's a total of $100 per month. But we pay you a minimum of 50% profit every month. So if you're in at $100 a month, the minimum return you will receive is $150, provided you log in every day and read any messages that are in your inbox. That's all you have to do. It takes less than 2 minutes a day, and you will be allocated those funds. And when I say at least, it's because if you have a power of 1 bonus, that increases that. And we also have free raffles every month. And you get a ticket for every pool you're in. So if you're in all 6 pools, you have a ticket in each pool and a ticket in each raffle. Each pool has its own raffle. And the prizes range from a few cents on occasions, right the way up to uh, tens of thousands of dollars currently, and potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that also goes into your account every month. And people have been putting money into their account for 3 years. Some people that have been with us for 3 years. We've not allowed withdrawals from those accounts for since June. So it's just over June 2021, just over 2 years, because what we were doing wasn't sustainable and we had to change everything around. and we've been working on how to do that, and we now got it all pretty much done and developed, and we will then have a system that will balance the withdrawals with the demand for the token. And that is where we're changing the name to Progressive Passive Income Pools, because you will automatically start receiving withdrawals. Once you qualify, you've got to be in all 6 pools, which is classed as an elite member. You've got to be active, which means that you've got to have logged in at least half the available days in the current month or in the previous month. So once you're in active elite, you have the potential to withdraw from that fund that you've been building. The withdrawals will be limited to a $10 minimum, and they will increase by $10 a month every year. So once you start getting the withdrawals, year 1 it'll be $10, year 2 $20, year 3 $30. But you can also enhance that by referring other people that qualify for the withdrawals. And for every person you introduce that qualifies for a withdrawal, other than by waiting, how can I put this? There are 3 ways to qualify for withdrawals. One is you've got to be 12 months as an active elite member. The other one is you have to put in $100 into the pools. Once we start the new plan, any money that's been invested there before doesn't count. That is in your balance, and that will go into your balance. So it's new money coming in. So you can either wait 12 months without putting any more money in, and you'll start getting withdrawals. You can put $100 in, and you can start getting withdrawals after you've completed a full month. It's okay. You've got to have a full month at that active elite $100 paid level, and then you start getting withdrawals. And the third way is if you introduce somebody that is qualified for withdrawals through putting in $100, you also get an additional $10 withdrawal. So if you've not qualified at all personally, but you introduce somebody else that qualifies, you get a withdrawal the same time that they do, $10. If you introduce 2 people or 3 people or 4 people, then that will be another $10. And if you've qualified for yourself by putting in $100 as well, that's another $10. So you can put in $100, introduce 4 people, and you'll be withdrawing $50 a month. Introduce, you don't have to have put in money yourself. You can just simply introduce a person and you qualify. The more people you introduce, the more you will automatically have withdrawn from your account and available to you to convert to your local currency or buy products with or do whatever you wish. It's there for you, and it's all been calculated to balance out so that there will never be a situation where you won't be able to sell your tokens, and you won't have a situation where you have to sell them at a silly low price. You'll always get good value for your tokens, and you'll be able to sell them quickly. So that is an important thing that we've been working on, and it's there. I was hoping to get that all completed, and I was gonna, if I had got it completed, I was going to share it with you, but I haven't got it completed. But there will be a video explaining it all in detail. There is a video already, a blog post that talks about being something that will be happening soon, but it's not in as much detail as the video that I'm working on will be. It'll be hopefully very, very clear, and it will also come with a PDF for people that don't speak English, so they can get the PDF and convert it into whatever language they have, or it may be just text on the page, which they can then convert through the Google Translator in the top right corner of the website. So that is very important, and that will be available sometime next week, I'm pretty sure. I can't guarantee that. You never know what's going to happen, but I think it will probably be in the first 2 or 3 days of next week. It may not. Okay. Once that is available, then you can go out and refer people to your heart's content, or get people that are already referred to upgrade again with $100, and they'll start getting those payments, and it will help to make everybody happy. Not everybody's going to be over the moon with what we've done, but most people will see things as being the right way to go about things and how to progress that. One other thing that we're going to be having to do, because we're changing the token from a Waves-based token to a Binance Smart Chain token, which is desirable to say the least. We will have to pull all the funds out of the available cash wallet back into the Wheeze Abundance wallet if to make the conversions. So that'll be happening as well. So if you've got funds in the available cash wallet and you don't want them to be pulled into the Wheeze Abundance wallet, you can withdraw them into your Waves account. I'll be sending a message out about this, but I will want to let you know. So that way you will keep the tokens available to you. Once they get into your Wheeze Abundance wallet, they will be subject to the same withdrawal rules as tokens that are in there through any other reason, and they will just be there increasing in value and available through the withdrawal plan, through the passive, progressive, through the whatever it is, PPIP plan for withdrawals. So that will all be available to you, and I'm hoping that will be available next week. The withdrawals, you need a full month in there, so the withdrawals won't happen until the first day, or second day, or third day, whenever we program it for. It's going to have to be after the end of the month, so the withdrawals won't be available until after the end of August. It'll be first, second, or third of September when they get processed. I don't think the first, because the first will be running the month-end figures that we run anyway. So it'll be on the second or third of the month. Those automated withdrawals will start to go out, and they'll go out in the new token on the Binance Smart Chain into your Binance Smart Chain wallet. It could be MetaMask, or I think that'll be the most popular one. It is the most popular decentralized wallet, and they'll go into there, and then you can do what you want with them. Right. Yeah, I think that's covered it on that point. The other thing, of course, that we've got going on concurrently with that is the advertising campaign for the Turnkey Cash program. And I will be chasing up ROI Tips. As far as I know, they should have had that campaign started now. They've had everything completed from what I know, from what they've asked me for, and the updates that I intended to make and have made in the follow-up letters and all this sort of thing is with them. So I don't know any reason why that would not be able to be run now, but I don't see it having started. But I'll be chasing them up on that on Monday. Once we get both the BPIP plan and the cash cow campaigns running, my main focus will then be on the Fun Miracles website, getting that up and running. And that will be the selection of developers, and I'll be pretty much on that full time once we get these other two things out of the way. So it should move quite quickly. Deviani won't be involved in that too heavily, although there will be things that she will be involved in that. But the actual game development will not be involving Deviani, and so she'll be available to do other things. And what I want to work on next is the mall. We will be getting the mall going, and that will be an amazing thing. It will initially be with our own products, put those out on there, and following that, we will expand it into phase two, which will allow you to sell your own digital products on there. And in effect, you will be, you'll have every member as an affiliate, because they will get any commission if they sell any of your products. So it will be like having your product on JV or in ClickBank or something like that. Whatever it is you got, it will be digital to start with, because getting into tangible products, we need to have control over the cash flow, the delivery, and that sort of thing. So we've got to get into escrow. Um, but just um, the mall in its initial stages will be a big boost as well. Um, and you'll be able to select in the mall whether it's an auction item or whether it is a fixed price item. You can say, okay, I've got this ebook I want to sell. It's um, I think probably with an ebook or something like that, you would want it to be a fixed price. It might be $7, $27, $97, whatever you choose. Um, you might have something that is downloadable that you want to auction. You say, okay, maybe you've only got one of them, and so you say this is really valuable. There's only one that exists. We're going to start the bid at $5, and the highest bid at the end of the month gets the whatever it is. Okay, so they'll be both available to you. It will expand beyond that. As I say, we will get to the point where there will be a possibility to sell tangible goods, whether it's your home, your car, a frame pan, whatever. It will be available ultimately, but it won't be in the first phase and or second phase. I've got some questions here, I think. I've got Syed. Hi, sir. Sorry for this question. If you change network from Waves to Binance Smart Chain Network, what about our tokens we hold? What can we do, please? You can check, and when we see Visa token value, $3, because you said the Visa token will not be moving to the Binance Smart Chain until we get the Visa Abundance one all done and completed and everything. It will be a project that we will take on once everything's running smoothly with the PPIP plan. We will then take a look at the Visa token. Until then, that will just remain in the Waves system, but we will be moving that as well in the future. I can't give you a date for it. Okay. I have an account elite member in my team. So elite members, did I get withdrawal extra like I have down by that? and I get withdrawn 40 or only $10 each month. If you have 3 downlines that are qualified through paying $100 once we go live with the system, then you will get $10 for each of them, $30. And if you qualify yourself, you will get another $10. So that would be $40. If nobody wants to pay $100 now, they have to be active elites for 12 months, and then they will start receiving the $10. And I can't remember exactly, but I don't think that somebody that waits for 12 months qualifies you for a matching $10. I don't think it does. So it would be just your own $10. But you can bring in new people, and they will have less opposition to paying the $100 because they'll pay $100. They'll be on withdrawals automatically for life, starting at the end of the first month, and they will qualify you for $10, everyone that you introduce. If I already introduced 3 people, I've just answered that. We got Michael in from the Bahamas. Hello there. Michael, we owe you money and we can't get you paid. You know that. I know that. I know Michael has trouble setting up his TRC20 wallet address, but he's in the Bahamas and he has only an old phone, and he's struggled with it. If we've got anybody, we do have somebody else in the Bahamas, but I can't think who that is. But if they could get with him and help him to get sorted in some way, then it would be a delight to pay him. I can't remember what we owe him now, but it's probably must be getting on for $100, if not more, I would think. So that is from the it's from secondary staking, isn't it, Michael? It's good to see you here. Lovely to see you, Michael. Okay, we've got to say, if we are elite members already, did we get the next month or not? I've answered that, I think. Okay. Right. That pretty much is the updates. I'm working on the video and the slides and everything for that, to really explain what this is about, because it is very powerful. It will allow anybody anywhere in the world to join We Share Abundance. All they've got to do is prove they're a real person. Okay, they submit their ID, and they get verified. We then give them $5. That $5 a month after they join can be used because it will then go into their wallet. It's in the US dollar wallet in the first month, and it gets transferred into their Abundance wallet or the PPIP wallet at the end of the month, and it's then able to be used. And $5 you can stake pools 1 and 2, and with your 50% that you get as a minimum at the end of 10 months, as a maximum length of time, it could be a lot shorter. You could win the raffle 1-1, go elite straight away. But the maximum length of time, if you use your funds that come in to get up to the next level and to get all the 6 balls, is 10 months. So anybody can join totally free. In 10 months, they'll be an active elite member. 12 months later, it takes 12 months for us to take that $5 we've given them. It takes all the time for us to take that and build it up into a fund where we can then pay them the withdrawals. So a maximum of 22 months. Somebody can join from anywhere in the world with any financial status, as long as they can get access to the internet for 2 minutes a day to log in. They can, in a maximum of 22 months, start generating recurring income. It's cost them nothing except getting into the habit of doing the right thing. And that is more important than the money. I know the money is important to people, and I know that in some countries, $10 a month is going to be a boon to people. If they go about introducing other people or doing anything else, then of course they can get there quicker and make money more quickly. But just getting into the habit of doing the right things to change their life just for 2 minutes a day, every day, for 22 months, they will start receiving income totally automatically. Never cost them anything. Boom, they start getting $10 a month. In another 12 months, that'll be $20 a month. In another 12 months, it'll be $30 a month. And it gives them that plan to build an income for the future by just doing the right things, getting into the habit of doing the right things. You know, it's not brilliant ideas that create wealth. It's getting into the habit of doing the right thing over and over and over again, being persistent, being consistent in what you're doing. And of course, these people, once they get that $10, they've managed without it for all this time. So why not save it up? When you've got $30 in there, you can put $25 into secondary staking. That $25 will be worth $50 as a stake because we'll allow them to put in $25 out of their PPIP account. So they got $50 then that they're staking, and that's an additional income for them. And they'll be able to get into that as well. So it's a very powerful thing for people, especially people that have got absolutely nothing. All they've got to do is be able to access the internet for a couple of minutes a day and get into the habit of doing the right thing, which is going to be of more value to them than the actual cash, because they'll generate much more cash once they get into the right habits. And this is all about our mission to banish poverty. You cannot banish poverty by giving people handouts. They'll spend the money and they'll be back in the same position. Now, we're giving them the chance to earn that money from a very, very simple process, getting into the right habits, getting that hope, being able to see light at the end of the tunnel, and so have a way to unlock that gate that is holding them in poverty, and get out there and make a fresh start and continue through the good habits that they build within our plan. And that is the value of the plan. Of course, we're going to get people that come in and say, okay, $100, boom, there. I'm also going to put $100 into secondary staking and $100 into the stable stake, and that'll be then passive income on all three plans, lickety split straight away. But that's fine. That will help every member, including themselves. But our target are those people that have nothing and feel that they're failures, and they just don't have the courage or the strength to go on. And oh, come in, do this, join our community, spend a little bit of time talking to our members, and just spend a couple of minutes a day logging into your account and get into the habit of doing it, and you will see that light at the end of the tunnel getting closer and closer. And that's what our target market is. Okay. Where are we? Michael says, "Oh, he's just got his new device." Okay, great. Your wallet sorted out, and get your TRC20 wallet thing put in your settings in your profile there, Michael, and we'll get you paid out. Okay, there's no doubt about that. If you can get it done by Monday, we'll pay you out Monday or Tuesday. Okay, Syed, here we go. If we get withdrawal $10 in which token we get withdrawal, you'll get it in the BSC token, the new one. Okay. Hello, everyone from Manchester, UK. Kingsley. Hi there, Kingsley. Right. Let's have a look in the app, see if we've got any questions from people in YouTube or Facebook. We did have Lewis in from Portugal at the top. He's always in early when he's, well, nearly always in early anyway, when he's here. This is the odd day. Oh, I've not clicked on the right one there. That's the one at the top. Lewis. Okay, from Portugal. Okie dokie. Let's scroll down and see if we've got anybody else in that we need to acknowledge or any more questions there to answer. Okay, we've got somebody in on Twitch. Not sure where they're from, but nice to see you. If you've got any questions, I'm here to answer them. Okay, I don't see any other questions there. I don't see anything else in the group. Anybody that came in late, get all the updates by watching the replay. We have a lot of people that watch the replays anyway because the time isn't convenient for everybody. It didn't matter what time we would have. It would never, ever be great for everybody because people have different lifestyles and they live in different time zones and everything else. So there you go. But the replays are always available to you. And I'll be here, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube. Excuse me, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. Before I go, make sure if you want to withdraw from Vault, you get your withdrawal request in. You've got 4 hours. No, 3.5 hours to get your withdrawal request in. If you miss it in that 3.5 hours, you will not get paid till a week on Monday. So if you want to withdraw, get it done, get that done, and you will get paid tomorrow from Vortic. If you want to compound it and you've not done your compounding yet, get that done as well, because if you don't compound it in time, you'll miss out on the day of income from that money that you're going to compound with, whether it's $10 or $100 or $1,000. You don't want to miss a day just for the sake of not getting it done. So get in there and get it done right now. I'll be here, as I said, same time, same place tomorrow. Twitch, Facebook, We Share Abundance Publicly, 7 p.m. London time. Until then, get out there, start talking to people about the progressive passive income pools. Get them lined up to join. And we'll be there. I'm pretty sure we'll be there live with it. I can't promise it, but I'm pretty sure we'll be there live with it sometime next week. Get them in there, get them started, whether they're starting with $100, whether they're starting with nothing, whether they're starting with $1,000 to get into the other plans and things we have, or anywhere in between. It doesn't matter. Get them lined up now and help them find what we have. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful program. All our programs are great and they're very much underused. Some people that are using them are doing very, very well with them. Until tomorrow. Get out there, be we the warriors. I'll see you later, alligator. Hey, wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.